to my DIY creations channel where I can teach you how to do decorations for your wall, for pillows, and on t-shirts, and other different kind of craftings for your home or for fun or for friends and family. Today I'm going to be making a fall decoration for my wall. This is a 9x12 farmhouse frame with a nice fall stencil on it, and I'll be using chalk paste. So come November or December or any other holiday, I can clean off the chalkboard and do a different design on it. Let's start crafting. For the letters, I'm going to be using a chalk paste called Glittering Gold. And it's just nice and simple. You just take your squeegee and squeegee it on all the letters and remove the excess. You can remove it, you just put it back in the container. That's one of the best things about chalk paste. You don't waste it. You don't want to press too hard, because if you press too hard, it can go out and make a huge mess. So there we go. And for this first pumpkin, I am going to be using the color Clementine Orange. And to do the small little areas, I will be using one of our Magnolia Designs little plastic paintbrushes here. They're really great for small areas. Just get that. And this one here, so I don't get the stem. There we go. And I'm going to just go along this side here so we can do the next pumpkin a different color. And it doesn't take much. These jars I'm using are about 3 ounces and they last quite a while. The stencil I'm using, I've actually used about 3 times already. So you can continue to use it about 10 times if you take very good care. If you take care of them, wash it. When I'm done, I'll just put it in water and move it around and clean it up. And here we go. And then we just take a bunch and squish it around like that. Oh. And move it nice and quickly. Yeah. This kind of craft doesn't take very long. And the chalk paste dries really quick. I'm going to, there we go. And then you just clean off the excess. Remember, you don't want to put a lot of pressure on them. Otherwise, it can bleed through underneath the green, and we don't want that to happen. For the middle pumpkin, I am going to be using the color Tiger Orange. And let me get a new squeegee. Magnolia Designs also has a craft club, which is really great. Once a month, you get a box with, it will have a stencil, a surface, a squeegee, one of those little squeegees, and a sample chalk paste to go with it, or ink, because sometimes you will get a fabric project. On my next live, I'll talk more about that. If you have any questions, please post them on the link and I will get to them. And I need another little thing here. Let's see, let's just get this corner here. Oops. There we go. Helps if you get it on the right part of the brush. Okay. And I think we'll do that here too. We'll just scoot that along. Like I said, I don't want to put too much pressure on it because I don't want it to bleed. Oh, this paste is being a little picky. Okay. And we'll do the same over here on the purple side. Yeah, sorry, the chalk paste that I'm using right now, I let it, unfortunately, it dried a little bit on me because I let it sit too long. But if you ever have issues, you just add a little bit of distilled water and give them a good mix. Sorry, I keep getting out of picture range there. I'm still learning how to use the camera. Okay, I think we got all the orange. Now we'll just do that. All right, I think we got this one done. Just remove any of the extra and we'll put it back in the container. And for the last one, I'm going to use, oops, there we go, sorry. And I see I missed a little spot over here, so we just take this back and we'll just fill that in a little bit. And up in this spot, there we go. And for the last pumpkin, I'm going to use this really nice purple, it's called Pansy. And again, we just take it, oops. We don't need all that like that. And we're just gonna rub it on. Nice and gentle. There we go. All right, looks like we need to get another clean. Best part about these, since they're not regular paintbrushes, you just take a cloth and clean them off really quickly. You don't have to worry about getting them wet or anything, just like that. Alrighty. And we'll just fill that space in. Sorry, my foot was making noise on the chair. All right, now we're just gonna go around this edge here. Remember, nice and gentle so it doesn't bleed out. Okay, and then we will just take this and we'll just scrape the excess off right here, nice and gentle. There we go. And I think that lifted up, so we might have a little bit of an issue there. And for the green, I am using, what is the name of my green? Magnolia Green. So we need to get a nice another small, well, the best thing about, nice things about these stencils is you can get long ones that you can cut into small pieces, since you don't need a whole lot. And we'll just put that on there like that. Put it in there really nicely. All right. Okay, now let me get another this small tool again so we can get on into those little crevices. Oh, make sure I don't want any purple on there. There we go. Just like paint it on in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just let some of my colors dry a little too much, unfortunately, but they are still very easy to work with. said, we have a monthly craft club. If you have any other questions, please leave me a little note below. And I will answer what I can. Okay, now you don't want to just lift and pull this whole thing up really quick. You want to take it by the corner very nicely and check and see. Let's do that green a little bit more. And you just give it a good squish rub on in there. And you do this to all your projects, just make sure all your color's there. Not too bad. I got a little bit of a mix, but I'm okay with that. I'm not a perfectionist. Just pull it up nice and slow. And you can tell I did a little too much pressure on my greens, but that's okay. And don't forget, put your lids back on so you don't have. It's nice and easy, just like that. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And let me show you the finished project here in just a second. I'll hold it up. But always remember to close all these. When you are done with your stencil, I have here just a container of water. You want to wash it right away, and that way you can keep them for, they will be usable for about 10 times. Alrighty, we got all those closed up, and here's our final project that I will hang up on my wall over here, and next month I will change it out.